How are you?
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Shall we begin the interview?
Yes, sure.
Are you comfortable?
Yes, sir.
Let me introduce myself. My name is Ashwini Saini. I'll be taking your IELTS interview today, and I'll begin with the introductory part where I'll ask some questions related to your life. So tell me your full name first.
My full name is Dimple.
And how may I call you?
You can call me Dimple.
Dimple, can I see your ID?
Yes, sir. Sure.
That's fine. Dimple, do you study or you work?
Actually, sir, I'm a student at the moment. I'm pursuing BSc Non-Medical from Government College for Women.
Okay. What are your subjects?
My subjects are physics, chemistry, and I'm also doing algebra, calculus in mathematics. And along with that, I'm studying English and physical education.
Now I'll ask some questions related to your hometown. Tell me something about your hometown.
Actually, I live in Taravdi. It is a small town. Basically, it is located near a big city, Karnal, but it is not as big as Karnal, yet it is an interesting place to live.
So what are some of the interesting places in your city?
Actually, my city is famous for two places. Two famous places are there. First one is historical Gurdwara Sahib and the other one is fort. Many people even from different states come over here to visit these places.
What is the best way to reach your hometown for outsiders?
My hometown is situated at National Highway 1, so it is very easy for the outsiders to reach my hometown. They can come by bus or even the railway connectivity is also very good.
So at what time of year one should visit your city?
According to me, I think one should come in the season of spring and autumn because at that time the temperature is neither too hot nor too cold. So that's why I recommend that these seasons are the best to visit my city.
Would you like to settle here in future?
Well, future is uncertain, so it is hard to predict. But as far as I can see, my short-term goal is to go abroad for my higher studies. But if I'll get good opportunities here in India, then I'll definitely come back and live here.
Okay, now I'll ask some questions related to your home. So what sort of house do you live in?
Actually, I live in a very big house. It is very spacious. It has 4 bedrooms, 1 living room, 1 kitchen, and washrooms are attached with the living rooms. And it has a small kitchen garden at the backyard, and there is also a small garden in the front.
For how long have you been living in this house?
I have been living in this house since 2012. Earlier we used to live in a village, but we shifted to this house in 2012, so it's almost 6 years.
What do you like and dislike about your house?
Well, I like almost everything about my house, but the most important thing which I like is the garden. It is a small garden, but there are a number of rose plants and marigolds in my garden. And the other thing which I dislike is that there is some parking problem in my home. So this is the major problem.
What do you want to improve in your home?
As I have mentioned that there is a parking problem in my home, so definitely I would like to improve that.
Do you often compare your house with others?
Yes, well, it is a human tendency that we often compare our things with others. So yeah, sometimes I also compare my house with the bungalows of other people, and I think it's natural.
This is the end of part 1. Let's move on to part 2, which is a cue card. You have 1 minute to make notes, then you have to speak from 1 to 2 minutes. So your cue card is: describe your favorite restaurant that you often visit. What and where it is, how often you visit it, and how it is different from others. Okay, Dimple, speak up.
Well, there are different restaurants in my hometown. Different people like to visit different restaurants. Mostly people prefer fast food, but I'm a very health conscious person, so I like traditional and homemade food rather than the fast food. Here I would like to describe about a restaurant which is famous for traditional food. It is Haveli. Basically, it is a Punjabi themed restaurant. It is situated in the outskirts areas of Karnal. Karnal is very famous place for different types of locations, but Haveli is also one of its popular place. Different people, even from the different areas, different states, come over here to visit this place because of its popularity. Well, I visit it at the weekends. Being a student, I do not have a lot of time on the weekdays because I have excessive burden of my studies. That's why I prefer to visit this restaurant at the weekends with my family members. It is very different from other because the one thing they keep in mind is cleanliness. They serve the food in a very clean and hygienic way. Their service is also very quick and fast. The another important thing is their staff members are well mannered and polite with their customers. They offer the food in a very nice way. They do not misbehave with their customers. The another important thing which is different from other restaurants is their traditional attires. Actually, the staff members wear different kind of dresses. Like the male members, they wear kurta pajamas, which is a traditional Punjabi outfit, and the female members, they wear Punjabi salwar suits. This is a multi-cuisine restaurant, but it is mostly famous for the Punjabi dishes. They offer a large variety of Punjabi food dishes. I must say that it is a very nice place, so everyone should visit this place for occasionally dining out.
Let's move on to the third part, which is follow-up questions. Why do you think people go to restaurants?
Well, I think people get sick of by eating the same food at the home. That's why they prefer to visit the restaurants. Moreover, nowadays everyone has a very hectic schedule, so that's why they do not have a lot of time to cook the food at home. So I think this is also one of the main reasons to visit restaurants.
Why do most people book hotels for parties and ceremonies these days?
Nowadays people are very luxury conscious. That's why they prefer to book restaurants and banquets for ceremonies, because they do not want to take the headache of the all music stuff and food arrangements. They just organize the parties in banquets and hotels or in restaurants. They hire the event managers so that they can manage everything easily.
Do eateries serve good quality food at reasonable cost?
Actually, it depends from place to place. I have seen in the big cities like in Amritsar, in Delhi, there are very big restaurants and they serve food at very high price, and moreover it is also said that good quality items are always expensive and their food is also very delicious. But at the same time, I have also seen some places, some restaurants in my hometown or in small cities where the food is good and they also offer the food at reasonable price.
What kind of food is served in restaurants nowadays?
Actually, different kind of food is served in restaurants. They have a number of food items in their menu list, like they serve Thai, continental, South Indian, Punjabi food, Chinese and Italian also.
What type of food is popular among people in your area? Traditional or fast food?
Both traditional and fast food are famous in my area. I think it depends on age, because traditional food is popular among the elder people because of their health issues, but the youngsters like to eat fast food because they like the spicy food. That's why they prefer to eat fast food only, and there are a number of fast food outlets in every corner of my area. So I must say that it is also very popular among youngsters.
Okay, Dimple, this is the end of your speaking interview.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Hello students, I hope you like this video. I'll be making such videos in future as well. आपकी क्या प्रतिक्रियाएं हैं उन्हें कमेंट सेक्शन में ज़रूर शेयर करें, और आप किस तरह का वीडियो हमसे चाहते हैं इंग्लिश लर्निंग के लिहाज से या मोटिवेशन के लिहाज से, वो भी मुझे बताएं कमेंट्स के ज़रिए. मैं सभी के कमेंट्स पढ़ता हूं और जितना भी हो सकेगा आपकी उम्मीदों को पूरा करने की कोशिश ज़रूर करेंगे. बने रहें हमारे चैनल के साथ. ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए हमारे वीडियोस को और सब्सक्राइब करें हमारे चैनल को. खुश रहें, आबाद रहें.